Alright, we're here talking about Angel 1. Everyone's favourite episode of TNG? No. It's one where we get a bit of Riker nipple, and that's the most important part. It is the most important part of the episode. It is very early Riker, unfortunately, so no beard. Maybe later on. I think we get Riker nipple and we get Picard nipple. Get him topless in bed. But yeah, this is a part with two stories. One, a planet where women are in charge and men are generally a little bit kind of weaker than the men. Generally smaller. Yeah, basically, just take everything our arse and just flip it. Well, well, with the kind of gender norms, obviously, you know, where I know a lot of times it's just like, well, these that I can't speak. Yeah, just everyone is very stereotypically male, very stereotypically female, but just flipped. So everyone is stereotypically, all the women are very stereotypically male. In terms of just they're the ones in charge, they're the bigger ones. And then all the men are very stereotypically female. Or they're all smaller, they're slightly weaker than the ones not in charge. And so part of our crew beamed down to the planet to... they're here to try and save some people that went down. They're trying to find their people, which... Everyone's being a little bit coy about them. Very coy. That yeah, if they are actually alive or if they're available, but who knows? We'll find out. Yeah, we get a little bit of. I like this episode for. Not well. There's bits of it I like. There's a lot of pieces. Like overall, I'm not a big fan. But there's pieces of it I like that. I like that. Yeah, because it's a very female-dominated planet. That they go, okay, Troy, contact them. We get a bit more Troy in this episode, which is nice. Later on, we'll get Geordi in charge on the bridge. Yeah, we get Geordi in the captain's chair. Amazing. And then later on, even after that, we'll get Data in the captain's chair. And I just love it. It's just like odd little moments. I'm like, I like this episode. But, I don't know. There's parts of it I'm just like, everything is just like... If everyone was just all very stereotypically... Yeah, in their very stereotypical roles of male and female. Just flipped. And then that's it. Yeah, I don't know. But I like it in parts. But, yeah, so the B story is everyone's sick on the ship. Basically, everyone's sick. Yeah, I think it starts off with... I guess it starts off with Wesley, because the first time we see it... So later on, we'll find out that it's transported via smell. So everyone goes... Taking a big whiff. And that's how the virus is like into the system. And so Wesley and unnamed other character, but I can't remember if he is named. Might not be. I don't think he's ever seen again, so it's fine. Character's never seen again. Don't worry about it. Yeah, they're basically on the holodeck, and they throw like a snowball at Picard by accident. I think it's Picard and Worf. I think it's Picard and Worf where they first meet. Yeah. And so most of the episode on, at least on the ship, is just them. Everyone just like slowly succumbing to this virus that is taking out pretty much everyone. It's not established if it affects anyone differently. Like, I'm trying to think, because I'm just always thinking it's like, Or maybe it doesn't affect certain people. It's always one of those things. A lot of Star Trek, a lot of the episodes, they always have a virus and it just seems to affect like every race completely. It's not like, oh, or maybe the Klingons are less affected, or yeah, some people are more affected, some people are less affected. They just kind of go, nah, everyone's affected. And then kind of go, oh, maybe this, you know, green blood and Vulcans, well, that might protect them a bit more. Which I think it was maybe in TOS where there was that. Or there was a virus that, like, Spock wasn't affected. But most of the time it's just like, nah, everyone's affected, don't worry about it. At least on this, they've got data, so data can just take a charge. Yeah. I don't think it has ever established how the virus came aboard, either. Like, I'm trying to think if they just had a virus there. But I don't think they ever really properly established how it came aboard. Yeah, everyone's taken out. Crusher's on the case. Eventually she figures out. Takes a while. He goes, the smell, because when she's visiting Picard in his captain's quarters while he's shirtless in bed, is when she figures out and goes, haha. I love the fact that, like, Riker's just like, I will wear this outfit if this is what the outfit they tell me to wear. You guys are jealous of me? Yeah, it's just like Riker's just like, you guys are jealous that I'm wearing this outfit for these people. Yeah, I love the fact. Don't worry, but the way Riker gets through to the woman is, yeah, basically because Riker is hot, and then he just almost immediately goes, "Well, anyway, we're doing diplomatic relations. Let's fuck." You're like, what? It's like, classic TNG, always incredibly horny. But yeah, they find out the information and. Troy and Diana just like set off to do this, and then Riker's like, well, I guess we fuck now. Troy, Data, and Tasha all off to investigate. But yeah, I'd love seeing. I do love seeing like Geordi like sitting down on the captain's chair for the first time, and then the bit where like. Worf is just like, no, there are people to do all this shit on the ship. You can't go off and do stuff. You're in charge now. Yeah. No. It's just like, yeah, you've got to lead. And just, oh shit. I just love the little interaction between Worf and Geordi. It's just. I think it's like, I'm not a big fan of this episode, but there's so many good character moments in this episode that I love. Yeah, we find out that, yeah, there were survivors on this planet from the crash ship. And they've taken up with women on the planet. And, yeah, they are, unfortunately, they're like, this is bullshit. Why is everything a little bit unfair for men? And that's basically why they're like, no, we're gonna put these guys to death. And it's like, what? They just want to be like, yeah, be a bit more equal. It's like, no, put them to death. Which, to be fair, yes, fair. That's later on in the episode, but they bring it back and go, well, because they're eventually like, oh, we're gonna try and take them off the planet. And they're like, nah, I'm good. Got, like, wives and shit. We ain't leaving. And then, yeah, they basically go, well, guess we're gonna have to put you to death. They go, oh, okay. Don't worry, they make a plea. And eventually they get leniency, but they get sent off to, like, a really harsh part of the planet. Data goes back on the ship because he's the one put in charge because he's the only person who can't be caught by this virus. Crusher, luckily, is the only person who is not affected by this virus, at least not for a long time. Which is odd, considering she's in contact with pretty much everyone who has this virus. So which makes me think that maybe this virus was her testing. I don't know. We'll see. Just one of those things I'm like, that seems odd. Yeah, there's a person who comes in contact with pretty much everyone. Nope, not. Yeah, we do get like great moments with, yeah, Data on the bridge. Eventually, Riker convinces the leader to spare them, but send them off to a shitty place on the planet. And then Crusher kills everyone, and we're all fine. Yeah, it's just I don't know. I have slight problems where just Riker's like just able to convince it by his damn just dashing good looks. And that's how they save the day, by Riker's just looking hot. The solution is Riker was hot, so he saved the day. Yeah, I don't know. I have some problems with this episode. I just think overall it doesn't like, there's so many good little bits, but just none of it makes like a really overall cohesive episode and a good one. I'm just like, there's so many little bits in it that I like. Yeah, there's so many bits I love. Yeah, that was Angel 1. I'm not sure what episode we're doing next. Let me double check on my sheet. What are we doing? Let's check memory afterwards. It is. Ah, yes. Next episode is 11001001. That is the episode we're tackling. So, yeah. Look forward to that. For now, I say to you, live long and prosper. We'll see you next time for more Star Trek: The Next Generation.